Hello, my name is Chloe and this is the third and final part of Dot Paint a Mandala with me. And if you have seen the second part, I had these two guiding lines and I only painted it thus far because I didn't want the videos to be too long. But yesterday evening I had the time to finish the whole round. So if you have done the first and second part of this video series, then you should be somewhere around here right now. And I'm just going to complete these two rows, the last two rows, and only that portion of the mandala, and then I will show you how to do the dot in dot technique. So as I mentioned before, it is very good to not to worry too much about getting the dots right, getting the dots perfect, getting them all at the same size and perfectly round dots, because that's just going to make you a little bit frustrated. But if you these are too dark. If you can see that now that I completed these circles, that the more dots you get on your painting, the less obvious it is that they are not all the same size. I mean that this one is a bigger one, this one is a smaller one, this is not really a round shape, but it's rather like a potato. So that's what I mean by that, because obviously in each row you have a different size dots. But that's okay. So now these two dots became really dark for me. I don't like it. It looks like it's black. So I'm just diluting it with a lot of water. There. And I'm also trying to be a little bit faster because we have done this same motion yesterday and the day before. So you should be, I'm hoping that you are comfortable with it by now. That we are just doing dot by dot by dot. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that if you use watercolors, then you can probably see that they are not the same density of color. For example, these two are very light pinks, whilst this is a stronger and brighter one. And personally, I just love that. But if you don't, you can always come back to darken it up. So now here comes the last row, which will be, I think, a pink for me. and maybe 2 more. 1 and 2. I'm trying to be as quick as possible here because we have done these same motions over and over again, but you can be as slow as you need to be. And now I'm going to turn this page around, this sheet around, because I'm left-handed, which means that I hold my brush like this, and I'm going to go in with around over this area. And if I have this on my left side, I might as well very easily and accidentally put my hand over the wet paint. So for now I'm going to use gold and silver watercolors, but if you don't have that, then you might have permanent marker, or you might have gel pen, like gold or silver color gel pen. A lot of people have that at home, and you can switch to that for now, because or gouache, because if you have been painting with your home, with your school grade watercolors, that doesn't have enough pigmentation to paint a dot over another dot. So I'm just gonna show you that. For example, I have this big turquoise part here, and I'm just going to go over and paint a smaller size golden dot within. And then the next one I'm gonna leave empty. So it's just going to be every second turquoise dot that I'm going to be covering with the golden one. Okay, and there you go. So on to finish the round, but I'm going to switch to the silver now. And paint over what should I paint? Maybe over the pink ones. So if you use watercolor for that, if you have silver or gold color watercolor at home, then just be sure to try and be as fast as possible, because the water in your wet paint also dilutes the layer underneath. So these have to be quick dots. So there, this is all that I wanted to show you, and if you would like to see my finished piece, I'm going to post it on my Facebook and Instagram. If you have any questions, then please feel free to ask it in the comment section down below, and please share this video. Thank you. Bye.